I was one of 4 girls, and so the neighbors used to say Dad was the only one who didn't realize he had daughters. So we did what needed to be done and enjoyed it with our grandparents and eventually my parents. And I think the biggest thing for me when I was away from production ag.
Karen Eifert Jones wears the name farmer with pride.
The thing I missed the most was really working with nature and being able to control some of what happened. People say farming's just a gamble, and I don't agree with that. I think it's a real challenge and a fun challenge to be able to figure out how you can work with nature instead of against nature.
Karen runs a commodity grain operation in Garfield County.
The full season summer crops are doing fine. Not great, but fine. The double crops are getting close to the point they're not going to be real recoverable, but we still have hope.
As the principal operator on her farm, Karen doesn't fit the typical stereotype of an Oklahoma farmer. But as extension economist Damona Doye tells us, women like Karen are more common than you might think.
In the U.S., we have about 3.3 million farm operators on 2.2 million farms. Of those 3.3 million operators, about 1 million are women, so 30% of the farm operators in the U.S. are women. When we drill down a bit more and look at women who are responsible for the day-to-day operations of the farm, so they're the principal operators, at the U.S. level it's about 14%, and in Oklahoma about 13%.
I think as we think about women running farms today, it's different than it would have been, say, if my mother had been widowed when she was 25 and had to look at running the farm by herself, because it's much less physical labor than it was at that time. And I think women are every bit as capable of making management decisions and learning to operate equipment and those things. Where I find my shortfalls, there are some physical things where I'm simply not built like a man or as strong as a man, but I find that those things are much less a part of the job today than they were a generation ago.
Karen offers advice for women looking to move into farm management.
Don't really worry about the woman part too much. Just follow your passion, follow what you're good at and what you want to do. And, you know, I've seen women who come into farming and try to become a man, and I don't advise that. I don't think you have to do that. I think you stay true to yourself and stay true to who you are.
The women who come to our educational programs targeted to women are very enthusiastic about learning, and about learning in an environment where they can network with other women, where they get to know local resources, where they feel comfortable asking questions that they might not in a bigger audience.
One of those events is the upcoming Oklahoma Women in Ag Conference. To learn more about this event, I met with OSU's Jensen.
The conference is August 9th and 10th in Oklahoma City. It's at the Moore Norman Technology Center on South Penn Avenue. The cost is $50 per participant by August 1st or $60 thereafter. So we encourage participants to join us at that time.
Okay, and it's a good idea to go ahead and register early.
Yes.
And once people are filling out their registration and kind of figuring out what they're going to do for those 2 days, they can choose basically 3 different tracks to take in their educational process?
Yes, that is correct. We are offering 3 tracks: agricultural, alternative enterprises, and business and finance. And basically it allows participants to choose concurrent sessions that they may need strengthening in. So for example, either estate planning in the ag track or social media in the business and finance track. And the social media is actually a hands-on session. So participants can sit with the trainer and actually work on a computer to either look at their accounts that they currently have or to completely start a brand new account.
For people who've never been to the conference and are thinking about coming out, why do you think it's important?
Right. I definitely think it's important for women to come out to Oklahoma's statewide Women in Agriculture and Small Business Conference because it allows them a time to network with others in small business practices and agricultural producers. And most of all, it's fun, it's educational, and it's a great time to network.
Okay, Jensen, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And for more information on registering for the conference, you can just go to our website, sunup.okstate.edu.